Okay. Hopefully it doesn't pull the same shit. If it does, I'm gonna switch dongles.
Alright.
Darren, no.
Summer screams as Darren slams the door shut. He turns around and kicks the zombie back. He swings his knife, killing one, then stomps on the other zombie's head. Another zombie grabs him as he stabs it. He turns over and over again, killing more. All voices quickly fade from his mind. Darren stabs again and kicks one back. He punches one and swings his knife through another. He takes a deep breath and stabs another zombie as 24 more continue to surround him.
You know what I think?
But
I think if Darren was alive during when I got bit, I think I would not have gotten bit if he was alive.
yeah, I think he would have gone with you.
I think, well, yeah, with Beth dead.
The horde, yeah.
He was pretty much the right-hand man for, like, everything till, like, you know, the very end.
And I still don't think anyone really replaced him fully as that.
Oh, hell no. I mean, I think Beth did what she could to be, like, a second hand, but then she became a leader. I think that was a good ending.
I had the both, and you like that one. I think I did too. I just didn't know how other people would feel about it, because I know the main character dying at the end is a controversial like ending.
Well, yeah, if you do it wrong, but you did it right. You made it a
And his
needed
character arc
sacrifice. Yeah.
saved the one he loved.
I just thought when, like, I survived and everything, then the ending, I don't know, it just kind of fell short.
Yeah. Even with the one you do die, I still do want to add a little bit more before you die, like of you just talking to everybody and them talking to you, a little bit more of that. Because I feel like once you say your bit, you do a little talking, and then it just cuts to 6 months later.
Not only that, but also putting, like, little hints that I got bit, like changes in my appearance and whatever.
Yeah, I added a couple just about um looking pale and
Oh, yeah, that's good.
tired, sweating. But like,
Sickly.
I feel like I need more to really get that in there.
All right, I'm ready for chapter 7. Chapter 6 was good. I like that one. I like how it ended with him fucking just killing everything.
Morals, getting lost.
Wait, what?
Chapter 7. Huh?
Oh, sorry. You're good.
I thought you said something. Chapter 7. Lost Innocence. Darren and Summer stumble through the forest. He walks with Kara in his arms. Dried blood covers him.
You fell asleep fast.
Summer says.
Running makes you tired.
He says.
Still don't get how you did that.
Summer replies.
Do what? Kill him?
Darren asks.
Yeah, I just can't. I don't want to. They still gotta have a piece of them left in there.
She says.
Yeah, no. They're rotting corpses. Even if we got a cure, their skin is still all messed up. Who knows if the CDC is still up?
Darren says.
I would just change the is still up to even around.
Yeah.
By the way, I wanted to say one thing with the chapters. I noticed you do have really good dialogue between the characters. I like that a lot.
I try to make it natural, but it also sometimes does sound a little weird.
Oh yeah, but that's normal. At least you have me proofreading it to try to help where I can.
Yeah, I proofread the first book that I'm working on. I proofread it a couple times. You did. Now it's with one of my teachers,
Oh, nice.
and after that, then I can finalize it.
Yeah, your teacher's not going to mind all the swearing.
No, I don't. I don't know how much the first book even has.
Oh, like I don't think the first book has much swearing. You started swearing more within like I think the third one.
Yeah, it I think got more and more each book.
This one has the most.
Yeah, I think there was like 3 in one chapter, so
Yeah, it's mostly fuck too, which is funny.
I think that's the most common one, most understandable one.
Oh yeah, I mean you can use fucking any sentence. Fuck this, fuck that.
Or 20 times in a sentence.
Yeah. People
Am
have
I
burn
here?
marks. Oh
Or,
no, I think
I
we're
don't
right
know where
here.
we are. Okay.
People have burn marks all the time. It's kind of like that.
Summer says.
Even with your argument, it's self-defense. The world is dead as we know it. Power is out everywhere. Streets and shops are abandoned, and millions are dead by now. Her argument's kind of flat because if you think about it, their insides are also fucked.
Yeah.
Plus, with
Hold
what
on.
they've been eating, I'm sure. Oh, you're good. No one hears a word they say.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Um. Well, her argument falls flat just because of the like. If you think about people's internal organs, heart, and everything like that, with zombies, it definitely like they are rotting and shit. So they're even if you revive them, you know they're just gonna die.
Yeah, it's gooey, mushy.
Where Darren says,
Darren says.
"I guess so. I just don't want to take a life.
She replies.
You're not. Life is one with a beating heart. You don't need to kill people, but those zombies, we do." He's gonna change
He
his mind
says,
about that. I'm telling you that much.
maybe. I don't know.
Try. I don't want to die, so I'll try.
Summer says.
We won't die. Kara won't die. We'll be okay.
Darren says.
Thank you. Probably settle down for the night. Continue in the morning.
Summer says. Darren nods and slowly sits Kara down. He sits down next to her as Summer settles in.
You heard about Concord. Zombies are more scarce the farther we travel, but still could have gone to my family.
She mumbles.
Can't give up now. You just keep going.
Darren replies.
No, but like they could be dead. Their last thoughts would be asking where I am, asking for my comfort.
She cries out.
You won't know. Just gotta believe they're still there. In your heart or something like that.
He says. She nods, wiping a tear from her cheek.
Come over here and get some sleep.
Darren says.
It's my turn to take watch. You need to sleep too.
Summer says.
Oh, I'm fine.
He mumbles.
It's your bedtime. Don't be a kid and just get some sleep.
She says, smiling. Summer stands and walks over to Darren, joining him.
You're stubborn. You know that?
He says.
Sure do.
She says as he lays down with his arms behind his head and his knees set up.
Sleep tight.
She says, leaning on his knees. The sun hits the sky as the three leave the woods. They find a car sitting in the middle of the road and find the keys inside. The car roars to life. Darren stomps on the gas and speeds down the road. Hours pass as they slowly drive into Concord. Few zombies sat laid out in the streets. Paper and trash filled the empty town. Darren looks to Summer and finds her smile absent.
Here we are.
He says. She remains silent, slowly stepping out of the car. She gazes at the row houses, spotting hers, a baby blue exterior with a small window garden. She sprints over, dashing to the home. Darren grabs Kara and runs after her.
You need to slow?
Yeah, I guess so.
You need to slow down.
He yells, watching her run up the steps, finding the unlocked door. She slowly opens it, greeted by dozens of flies.
Oh, not a good sign. Dad? Mom?
She questions, slowly walking to the home. She turns into the living room and freezes. Darren catches up and walks in the room, finding Summer stunned. Two people sat on a pastel yellow couch with a gun in their hand. The rotting corpses both had a bullet wound through their skulls. Carrot screams, running off.
Kara, no.
Darren yells, chasing her. Suddenly, he finds. I lost it. Suddenly, he finds a dozen zombies walking down the street. Kara stands frozen in place.
Need to go. Kara, come on.
He yells.
I can't.
She stutters.
Summer, come on.
Darren yells once more. The zombies close in and
I would
reach for
change
Kara.
this come on to Summer. We need to get the fuck out of here. Or just get out of here, you know?
More swears. Zombies close in and reach for Kara. Darren turns, punching one away.
Help.
Kara screams, getting pulled to the side. Darren rips out his knife and throws it toward the zombie, killing it.
Damn.
The dozens continue to push closer as Darren fights back. He punches one, then kicks another.
Kill them.
Kara yells.
I need my knife.
He replies. She looks around, finding it in the skull of a zombie. She runs over and yanks it out.
Darren.
She yells, tossing the knife. He catches it and swings it through the jaw of a zombie. Suddenly, Summer runs out of the house, jumping down the stairs. She pulls out her knife and tackles the zombie to the ground, stabbing it over and over again. She screams, standing back up. She stabs her knife into more zombies, covering herself in their blood. Kara backs up, watching Summer.
Is she okay?
Kara mumbles.
I'm not sure.
Darren says, stabbing another zombie. Kara watches the two stab the horde. Summer continues to yell out in tears. After a few minutes, Darren and Summer sigh. Darren and Summer sigh. The horde lays limp. Hold on.
You want me to take over?
If you want, I'm just coughing.
Yeah,
A
I
lot.
got you.
Thank you.
After a few minutes, Darren and Summer sigh. The horde lays limp. Darren slides his knife away as Summer looks at hers. The blood slowly drips down onto her hand, sending a shiver down her spine. She looks over to Kara, who watches back, hiding behind Darren. Kara? She asks, confused. Summer looks down to her clothes, finding it soaked with blood, her arms coated with red. She looks back up to Kara with tears in her eyes. Despair filled her heart as she looked to the bodies. Guilt started to consume her. Kara, please, she mumbles.
Chapter 8, an unforgettable smile. After this chapter, I might need to take that break early because I gotta take care of my dogs and stuff. If that's okay.
No, yeah, you're good. I'm gonna need one at 8.
It'll probably be 8, probably 25, 30 maybe after this. I don't know. I don't know how long this chapter is.
Hey,
Is that alright?
yeah, no, that's fine with me, dude. But I will need one at 8, so... But I'll probably be ready at like 8:20 again.
Okay. I'll let you know.
I can read a little ahead if you want me to, just...
It's up to you. I can listen while I'm doing stuff downstairs. It'll probably take me like 10 minutes, and then when you leave at 8, maybe I'll just go eat then.
Yeah, that works. I think I'll just wait.
Wait for the break at 8, and then read after.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll read this, then I'll take like 10 minutes, then I'll come back and read till 8. Then we'll take our break and continue reading after.
Yeah, that works for me. That sounds good.
All right. Chapter 8, An Unforgettable Smile. Darren drives down the road, entering New Hampshire. Kara sits in the back, looking out the window. Her eyes were left half open. Her smile had disappeared. Summer sits in the passenger seat. She fiddled with her knife while watching the road ahead.
We're almost out of gas. We need to stop.
Darren says.
We have to walk again?
Summer asks.
Look in the glove box, and we can see where the closest gas station is.
Darren replies. She opens it and finds a folded up map.
Hey, if you can find our area.
He says. She opens it and looks around the New Hampshire border.
In like 6 miles, there's one. We can also try siphoning gas from another station through the forest on our left. That's only a mile of walking. It's not bad. Oh, is that not right?
Oh, we can also try to siphon in gas from another station.
Oh, gets rid of 2. That makes sense.
It's fine. Summer says.
We'll walk through the forest. We'll make it 6 miles.
He says.
All right.
She mumbles. Darren slows the car, and they jump out. Darren enters the forest, ripping out his knife. Summer takes Kara's hand as they step through the tall grass.
We need to check for ticks after this.
Summer says.
I'm going to worry about that right now.
Darren replies.
I was just saying, it's important.
Summer says.
Is there supposed to be quotations at the end of this?
Yes, there is.
Quote it. Tick bite is nothing compared to a zombie bite. We need to be quiet and listen for them.
He says, looking back at her.
Try.
She nods. They continue through the forest, stepping over the branches and fallen leaves. Kara remains quiet, eyeing her surroundings, when suddenly a bullet flies right next to her. She looks around, crying out. Summer falls to the ground, screaming. Darren turns around, finding Summer on the ground, holding her bloody arm. Darren looks to the trees, finding a man running away.
Hey here, put pressure on the wound.
Darren yells as he runs towards the trees. He readjusts his grip on the knife, dodging dozens of trees. The man continues to run, losing ground. Darren jumps up and tackles the man.
Or is that wound?
Where?
Oh, wait.
That's wound, yeah.
You picked the wrong person to proofread. I'm illiterate.
We all are at some degree.
Fair. We're right here.
Yep.
Let me go.
The man yells.
No.
Darren yells, wrapping his hands around the man's neck. He pushes back, trying to breathe.
Why? What are you doing?
Darren yells again, the man's movement slow as he gasps for one last breath. Darren tightens his grip as he grits his teeth. The anger consumes him. He lets out a deep sigh, letting go of the neck. Darren stands back to his feet, looking at the man below.
He really did change his mind pretty quickly, but then again, that's kind of fair. Fuck.
Hurt, Summer?
Yeah.
He mumbles. He turns and starts to run back to Summer. As he arrives at the spot, he finds a splatter of blood and no sign of Kara or Summer. He quickly looks around as his breathing quickens.
Kara, come.
He screams. His eyes scatter, scared.
Why did I leave them? Come on.
He mumbles, falling to the ground in defeat. The sun lowers, casting shadows through the forest. Darren explores, listening to every sound. He readjusts his grip on his knife as he notices a dim light in the distance. He slowly walks over, dodging the sticks littering the ground floor. As he reaches an opening in the forest, he finds a small camp with a fire. He quickly finds Summer and Kara tied to a tree trunk. They sit, unmoving.
Kara?
He cries out, running toward them. Suddenly, a man pops out, aiming a taser toward him.
Gotcha.
The man yells, firing the taser. Darren quickly falls, shaking.
Darren?
Kara screams out. The vaults stop, and Darren remains limp.
Perfect.
The man mumbles, smiling. Darren's vision goes blurry as he feels himself being dragged across the camp. He is set around another tree stump and his hands tied to his back. Kara cries as Summer watches in disbelief. Darren looks out, fighting the man holding the taser, looking into the bright fire.
Who are you?
Darren asks.
My name is Dante. This is my camp.
The man says, turning around. A shadowy, wide grin is painted on his face as the fire illuminates his figure.
That's pretty cool. I like that. I like how that ends.
Unforgettable smile.
Yep.
You'll remember that. So yeah, if you're all set, I'm gonna take this 10 minutes real quick. I might even be back sooner. I'll be as fast as I can.
Oh, yeah, you're all good.
Do whatever you want. Talk to people if there's people talking, or watch some short video or something. Music, I don't know. But I'll be back.
Yeah, I'll do something.
See ya.
See ya. I'm also gonna be right back stream. Yeah, I'll be back when he gets back. I've decided I'm gonna be here for the 10 minutes, and I'm gonna explain something that's annoying. Reddit. If you know my song, you know the Christmas song I made, the best thing ever made ever. I submitted it to a subreddit for crappy music. You know, because it's mostly just a joke and it's pretty crappy. I thought people would enjoy it. Or at least, well, you know, enjoy it in the sense of, oh wow, this is so shitty. But they got really mad. I don't know why. It was really funny though, and like one guy was just calling me a fucking moron and shit. He said, this is that, in quotations, I'm in high school and think I'm being funny, but just learned about satire, so I have to awkwardly push it onto other people for validation of my sense of humor. Kind of unfunny. A lot of people go through it, OP. So I said, it's okay. You gotta I smell my own farts vibe, so no offense taken. There's that high school humor. I promise it will develop as you get older. Keep it up, OP. I said, I hope not. If I had to be as dry as you guys, I think I'd fall into a deep depression, which is true. I don't know why, but people on Reddit have this really weird thing where they think they're better than everyone. Especially that guy. I obviously got downvoted. This one I thought was funny. I'm not mad at any of these comics, by the way. Well, the one guy annoyed me, but that's because, like, he was on, like, some type of high horse, and that shit was just weird. There, by the way, it's on a subreddit called Crappy Music. Because it's crappy. There's not a single part of this that's witty or comedic or redeemable in any way. Is this what kids are calling brain rot these days? I'm kind of jealous of the amount of time that was wasted on making this garbage. Truly, some crappy music, which I'm taking that as a compliment because that's what I was going for. Garbage. I said, thank you. Surprisingly, that's exactly what I was going for. Brain rot, low-tier garbage. And don't worry, I spent very little time on this, but there's more to come. Won't be posting here because of they have a self-promotion rule where you can't do that. One person said childish cringe lord, and then I said you called, and I think they downvoted me for that. So whatever. Oh, and then I said I made this comment myself because people were hating on it super hard. I was like, thank you guys for the positive feedback. I can tell I'm going in the right direction with my music career. Then this person said, hopefully that direction is as far away from music as humanly possible. I said, unfortunately not. I'm making an album that should be out in a couple of months, which hopefully it will be. I'd post it here, but there's a no self-promo rule. There will be 6 to 7 songs. That is the plan. 6 to 7 songs in a couple of months. 3 are done? Technically 3. More like 2. There is a 3rd one done, but I don't know if I'm going to do that one. Still 50-50. Someone said, this person has the most liked comment, aggressively unfunny, which I take as a, compliment. I didn't say anything to that person. Another person said, that's a no for me, dog. Then this, I used a pretty shitty picture of myself from like a couple of years ago. These people are judging it like it's not a subreddit called Crappy. That's what I was saying. That's what I was thinking. I was like, are these people fucking stupid? They're on such a high horse calling me a fucking moron, yet they're the... First of all, they listen to it. They're morons. They're idiots for staying and sticking. I used a really shitty picture, though, and someone said, thought it was a girl from the pic, lol. I said, did I at least look like a pretty girl? He didn't say anything, so I'm guessing yes. Music you can smell. I like that one. That one's funny. But yeah. No, people were just surprisingly upset with what I did, even though I made crappy music. They're really taking it so serious. Dude, I know. I don't get it. Did I fuck up on making shitty music somehow? I mean, if they're all angry, honestly, I think that is honestly a good step in the right direction, because people on Reddit, they're a hive mind of idiots that act like they're better than everyone. It's really annoying. It's why I stopped using the fucking app. Bunch of miserable fucking people, though, I'll tell you that much. I just didn't understand it. Because I gave them what they asked for, and then they got upset that I gave them what they asked for. Like, okay, my bad. gonna post another song there just to see if I can get more people pissed off though, because that shit's so funny. I can't believe they're actually getting so mad. The only thing that like pissed me off was that he was pretty much calling me a moron though. And acting like he's better. I was like, you're fucking... He was acting like a smart fella, but he was actually a fart smeller. It rhymes, so you know it's true. Maybe you just did so well it was that crappy. That's what I think. I may be getting the name wrong of it, but they have like a main character complex. That's like most people. Definitely everyone on Reddit though. Holy shit. One thing you're not supposed to do on Reddit though is when you're arguing with someone, technically you're not supposed to go through their account so you can like find stuff to make fun of them about. But I went through the dude's account because I was like, you know what, I might as well see how intelligent he is. And he has this really shitty DIY like library and stuff, and I was like, oh, he's that type of person. Everything looks really old, so I think he's like, I guess he's either 20s and he's trying to act like he's better than everyone because he reads a couple books, or he's like in his 60s to 80s. The amount of time they spend on that app probably weakens their brain. I think it just makes them think that they're better than everyone. Reddit is a truly, truly horrible place. It is one of the worst apps, and they shit on every other app. They're like, oh, all these other apps are fucking stupid. We're the best. We make the funniest jokes, but their humor is just kind of just... It's like it's so dry. There's like some funny stuff, and Reddit is good for a lot of different things, especially if you need help with certain stuff. Like if there's a glitch in a game, or glitch in a game that you need to fix, Reddit can help you. There's a glitch on something else, Reddit can help you. Usually Reddit can help you. They're very helpful. Oh, I want to talk another thing. Another thing that annoys the fucking shit out of me is that when someone does say something good, like gives good advice or anything, someone under them always says this. It is... no one needs to read that shit like that. It's the smallest thing, but it annoys me for some reason. It's like, all you have, like, it's a highly upvoted comment. Do you really need to say this? I think we all get it that it's good advice. It's so annoying. Looking up problems online, there's always a Reddit post from 10 years ago that helps. Exactly. There's always good help on Reddit. But that's like the good subreddits and stuff. And also the subreddits with like the community that you're looking for. But I thought a community of people who love crappy music would like my crappy music. But instead I just made them really angry for some reason. This is just unnecessary and annoying to me. Same here. It is super unnecessary. Like, you can tell a comment gives good advice when people are upvoting it a lot and giving it awards. No one needs your fucking stupid ass input. It's so fucking dumb. I just get annoyed with, like, I had to stop using that because everyone acts like they're better than the other person. It's like, oh my god. Crappy music, refit, expects good music, Reddit, no. Well, no, it's not even like they're expecting anything good. It's just, I guess mine was just that shitty. But like, if it's that shitty, why didn't they upvote it? I made it purposely shitty. I don't know. I would get it if they were mad. Like, if I was posting on a normal music subreddit, I would get it. That makes sense. Because that's me being delusional. But I made shitty music, and then I posted it in the right place, and they're mad at me. There was another person that said something. I'm gonna look at the email because I couldn't find his comment. I think he deleted it because he realized how much of a fucking idiot he was. He said, well, it's complete ass if that's what you're asking. It's posted in crappy music. What do you think, Sherlock? Oh my god. I got negative 14 points on it. I got downvoted 14 times. I think they're more mad about the self-promotion post. They missed the point. That's exactly what I was thinking, dude. I was so confused. I was befuzzled. I don't use that word ever, but I was befuzzled. I was like, these people can't be real. Ain't no way. But no, that one guy, I'm telling you, for -14, that's how you know you did well. Exactly, dude. It also got like over 1,000 views. I was kind of hoping for more hate comments, honestly, because I do just like arguing with people. So arguing with like idiots on Reddit is really fun. God. They all think they have some moral high ground over everyone else. And it makes no sense because like a lot of people are gonna like aren't that good. And they could all fall into that not so good category so easily. I mean, in my book, they kind of already do. Because I think having a superiority complex is fucking stupid.
Yes, it is.
Exactly. You ready?
I am if you are.
Yeah, chapter 9.
Chapter 9.
I just wanted to clip what I was talking about for later because on it, like that, I don't know why, but it did piss me off a little bit that they were so mad that I posted crappy music in a crappy music sub. I just didn't get that. Actually, I'm going to make a video on it showing everything.
You should. So stupid.
That's what I mean. Like, I don't get it. I think they're more mad that it's a self-promotion or whatever.
Do most people just post other people's music?
Yeah, they mostly post other people's music, and there's even a rule for like no self-promotion, but I'm not spamming it or anything. I thought posting it once would be fine. Especially because I thought it would, like, people enjoy shitty music. I didn't get it.
What you should have done is post a video on your channel, just like maybe a lyrics video, and then upload it to the subreddit saying this YouTuber made this horrible Christmas song.
Oh, I was thinking about doing that, but I'm going to do that with the other songs that I make. I'm going to make a fake account, but I'm going to be very blatantly obvious that it's me, and then when they're like, hey, this is clearly you. This is clearly you. OP is the person that made this song. And then I'm going to be like, no, really? I'm going to make it blatantly obvious, though, so when they point it out, that I can just kind of make fun of them more.
Even if you make it obvious, do you still think they'll get it or not?
Oh, no. They're not going to get anything. They're dull. I feel like they're kind of like koalas, where when you place food in front of a koala, it won't eat it because it's fucking that stupid. So if I place crappy music in front of them, they're gonna be fucking stupid about it.
Yep.
They're gonna act like detectives. Oh, LP posted this. This is a P song. I'm gonna be like, no, it's not. I might just lie. I don't know. I'm gonna do something, but I'm just gonna fuck with them.
Yeah, I think anything would really work because no matter what, you'll get them. You'll get the reactions.
Oh yeah. But that one dude just annoyed me so much because it's just a one thing that he said where I'm looking for like some type of validation. And it's like, what type of validation am I looking for? I made a piece of shit song. Everyone's hating on it. I didn't expect them to be like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever.
It's actually bad.
Yes.
So they had to say it's bad.
I just don't get it. Apparently, maybe I'm in the wrong. Maybe I misinterpreted something. Maybe I was supposed to post something that's mediocrely, like something that's okay, rather than just complete dog shit and irredeemable.
Yeah. Maybe because it's supposed to be bad instead of an actual try of making something good.
Maybe because I didn't actually put my heart and soul into it. But if I try, maybe like my problem is I might actually make something good.
You should. And upload it to there and say, like, I'll react to actual good music.
Yeah, no, I don't even think I probably could make something good. Maybe with a lot of help, ghostwriters and whatever.
Or just post some like really popular music that people love on there.
That's true. All right, I'm ready when you are.
All right. Chapter 9, The Price of Sanity. Dante has a scar over his right eye and grins ear to ear. Darren glares back, his fists clench.
What are you doing?
Darren mumbles.
I thought it would be pretty obvious to you, looters. Oh,
Dante
sorry.
says.
We weren't looting. You shot her.
Darren yells.
Haven't you seen this world? The zombies. The world's gone, man. Oh, sorry. No, let me retry that, actually. Haven't you seen this world? The zombies. The world is gone, man. Can't take the chance you'd loot us.
Dante replies.
There's still people alive. This is by no means the end of the world.
Darren says.
Yeah? CDC is gone. So is Texas, and Florida, and Cali. They're all gone.
Dante smiles.
And so your plan is to kill everyone in this vicinity.
Darren asks.
If they come close enough, anyone is dangerous, more than ever before. Survival by any means necessary.
Dante says.
Not everyone is like you. Not everyone is a monster.
Darren says.
You see this? You want to know how I got these scars? You see this scar? That's from a man who killed my best friend. What I did to that man is something I'll never repeat. I have limits. Monsters don't.
Dante teaches, pacing back and forth.
You see, my family for generations have been preparing for a time like this. When the news hit, I was ready. I had this camp and my trusted allies. I will do anything to keep this place safe. People like to kill and loot because they were never ready. I'm not going to get punished for being the only one with guts.
Dante continues.
Let's see them guts. There's other ways to go about this. We never plan to loot or kill. We don't do that.
Darren says.
Can't take that chance. You can keep pleading for your life, but nothing will change. We stay secretive so no one can bother us. Any means necessary, we will survive.
Dante replies.
You're gonna regret this.
Darren mumbles.
Yeah, whatever. I suggest getting some sleep before I decide what I'm gonna do. Fuck me. Yeah, whatever. I suggest getting some sleep before I decide what I'm gonna do this time for a group. God damn it.
Did it crash again?
Oh, I guess not. I thought it did. I just heard Dante says and then I didn't hear anything else, but no, I don't think it stopped actually. We're good. Sorry.
Yeah, it's still going on my end, so.
Such a good song. Duran Duran. Invisible.
Never heard of it.
It was kind of popular on TikTok for a little bit. But that's if you were getting like posts for like Metal Gear Solid though, and which I was. But that's because I like the creator. He's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Darren. Oh, Darren, wake up.
Summer says, calling out to him. His eyes flutter. Oh my god. His eyes slowly flutter open, finding the bright sun peeking through the trees. Darren looks over to Summer. Flutter to what? And just slowly open.
Something more manly.
His eyes manly open.
I would just get rid of flutter. I think it sounds weird.
His eyes slowly open, finding a bright sun peeking through the trees. Darren looks over to Summer and Kara. They sit, still tied to the tree stump.
You okay?
Darren asks.
Arm is killing me.
She says.
Did they bandage it?
Darren questions, looking at her arm, a white bandage wrapped around it.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Summer replies before noticing Dante walk inside the camp.
I bandaged it because bleeding out from a gunshot in the arm is no fun. I'd rather watch you churn after you get bit.
Dante says, still wearing a wide smile.
Just let us go. We'll go far away from here. We're trying to get to Maine.
Summer pleads.
You would still know where I live. You would still loot and pillage other people. I'm not gonna let that happen.
Dante says.
Oh, what's up, Alive Gaming? How you doing? I don't know if I'm gonna be doing Siege tonight. I might be. It depends. I have a few.
One of these days I want to play Siege with you. I suck at it, but
don't worry, Jack does too. He steals my fucking kills.
I played it not too long ago because I hadn't played since September, and I think like this weekend I played it before work, and the sensitivity I'm not used to anymore, and I couldn't kill anything.
Oh, well, yeah, that's fair. But you know, I'd always be down. If you have it downloaded, just like hop on. I don't care like how bad you are. Like I play with anyone.
Is it cross-platform?
Yeah.
All right, because I have it on PlayStation.
Yeah, you're all good. We're still able to.
All right. So
I only play on weekends. Sorry. Oh no, you're good. Alive. Yeah, don't worry about it.
If you do it Thursday, I can join.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely. Well, I'll be doing it throughout the week and probably. Oh, you know what? Sunday.
Yeah, I can do a Sunday night.
Yeah, we can all play on Sunday.
Sounds good.
My bad, Alive. I thought you were saying Unk to see if I was gonna get on Siege. I love Siege.
It's so good. I just wish I was good at it.
It's fine, and it takes time to get good at. You have to fucking really, really get into it. That's what I've been doing.
I've had it since like 2018.
Let's shoot for 6 p.m. EST, or you know what, 4 to 6 p.m. EST on Sunday, and then we'll play till like I don't know, 10 or 11. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
Nah, that's fine. I just remember too, I can stay up late that night because next week is my February break.
Fucking lucky. I wish I could get a break. Huh.
Do you have vacation hours at all?
Yeah, but I keep using them because I do actually take some days off. I gotta stop using them.
Well, maybe eventually you can start just racking them up and take like a week off. Like during the summer, maybe.
I can still do that. I got 7 left, thankfully. I get 10.
10 per what? Like
a year.
Year.
Mostly just been using them for like sick days and stuff. Mostly so I can get paid on sick. I have 10 days of PTO. I don't know how many vacation days. I mean, then again, I take a lot of time off from work, so it's best just not to think about it.
Yeah.
Dante, you're the one doing the killing. We haven't done a single thing. We have a child. You can't do this.
Summer says.
1v2 maybe? Yeah, we could probably do a 1v2, but I feel like a lot of people are going to be on. But either way, like, if me, you, and Top are on first, we'll do a 1v2. If more people hop on, maybe 2v2 or 3v. I don't know. We'll do something. We'll do something fun,
if
though.
If it's a 1v2, whoever's team I'm on, the other team is going to win because I'm just going to be some fodder.
Oh, no, you don't have to worry. I feel like I'm pretty decent that I can take on Alive pretty well. I've won against him before.
Do you always do like against each other, or do you do actual games too?
Oh, we do actual games. We'll do we usually start with like a 1v2 or 1v1
warm up.
It really just depends who's on and who wants to, because I'll never say no to a 1v1 usually when someone's asking. Boo.
We'll have to talk to Jack.
Oh, both.
So Jack can get on me. I can be on one team. Jack can be on the other team.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, either way, Jack is actually pretty good. When he tries, he does pretty well. He's been getting good at the game too, which is good. It only takes some time, but it's going to be a little harder for you. You're going to be playing against PC and console. Jack is ass. Jack does pretty good sometimes. He is pretty ass though. Not gonna lie.
I used to be so good, but then I stopped playing, and then now I'm horrible.
Oh, I was never good at it. I only played to be toxic as fuck because it was funny. But then they took away all the ways you can be toxic and made it so much harder to be toxic, but it's still, you find ways around it.
Yeah, there's voice chat still, isn't there? So.
Yeah. But you have to watch what you say because you can get mic banned. Even if you're just like, not saying slurs or nothing, you're just talking shit.
Yeah.
Or if you talk about anyone's mother, you can get in a lot of trouble. I said some stuff about some guy's mom, and then I got fucking chat banned. It's like, whatever.
I reported you.
Yeah. Well, he also got chat banned, so I think we were both reported by our, probably either or teammates or whatever.
Automatic, bots or whatever.
Yeah, it's really just whatever. I don't care. It's fucking Siege. It's a game.
Yep.
The only time I get mad at the game is when Jack steals he stole my ace, and I posted that clip, and I was so mad. By the way, guys, please go like all my shorts and comment on them. Please and thank you. And like this video. Please and thank you. We're here, right? Oh, no. We're here.
We're one under, yeah.
You've killed. At least Darren has. He shot one of my men. One of my bandits. He didn't shoot him. He choked him out.
That's a good point.
But I do have another good point. Since he did kill them, why didn't he take his gun?
That's also another good point. But he could also just been. Obviously, I didn't think about that, but.
Well, there is another. Just one more good point. Why didn't anyone take the gun from the parents' house?
It's because I don't think. And it's smart to do that.
Those were Sorry. No, you're good.
I was just saying if I didn't want to change that, then I could have just said in character that obviously in that moment Darren's angry. He got rid of the guy, but now he has to get back to Summer. He's not thinking about that. And I could say the same thing about Summer, how fighting the Horde or whatever.
Summer was fair. That one I understood more, but then yeah, and you also said he shot him.
It's because he had a gun.
Yeah, no, I get it. He killed one of my men, one of my bandits. And the kid? We can turn her into the best soldier. My new right-hand man.
He replies as 4 men walk in behind him.
It's about a time I introduce you guys to the rest of my guys. Aiden here, he's my current right-hand man. Next to him is Alexander. He leads the bandits.
Dante says. Aiden wears a tight navy blue shirt and khaki pants. His hair's wavy and black, while Alexander is bald and wears a green shirt and jeans. Alexander steps forward with 2 guys behind him.
I'm going to answer chat real quick. He said, what are you guys doing? This is Bitten. It's a series. There's 5 books. This is a... Fuck, what's it called again?
The beginning of the end.
No, prequel. Yeah, this is a prequel. From the main story. There's 5 books, and the lead person is me, and I'm killing zombies and shit. Top has written all this. You don't know any of this because I started doing Siege after we did the reading, and we haven't been able to do any since. But, yeah, Top wrote 5 books where I'm the main character that kills zombies, and now we're at prequels, which is really cool. You can, there's a playlist where you can watch all of them if you are interested at all. Or, when are you releasing these books?
Once my teacher gets back to me and finishes proofreading it,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna go through all the edits and fix that, and then put it on Amazon.
Yeah, it's also going to be on Amazon. I'm going to buy a copy.
I also want to send you a signed one too.
Oh yeah, I'm going to love that. That's going to be awesome, dude. Or even like getting a hardcover one. I got to get a hardcover.
Yeah, I plan to put on hardcover, paperback, and Kindle. Just have 3 options. Kindle will be really cheap. Paperback a little bit more, and hardcover a little bit more. I'm not going to put it too high. Only like maybe a couple dollars over the amount it takes to make it.
Wait, no, that's fair. You do need to make some profit from it.
And I can't put it any lower than how much it takes to make. So
Yeah. I mean, you put a lot of hard work into this. I say get that profit. I know I'm going to be spending my money on it. On all 5 of them, too. Not just the first one.
which I'm glad.
Hell yeah, dude.
It
I'm
means a
glad
lot.
you're going to be releasing these. I think that's going to be awesome. Plus, I'll be promoting all of it through my YouTube, too. So it gets at least, hopefully, more views.
I hope so. That's my goal, is to tell a story.
What do you think the pricing is going to be? Alive is asking.
I have it written down. Hold on, let me find it.
Don't worry, he'll get to you in a second. But I wanted to say another thing. Top is day 1 subscriber. He's been subscribed since like I first started doing YouTube and shit. Because I started with FNAF Security Breach, and then he joined that stream and has been here since then. I used to probably won't find much Security Breach on this account or much FNAF. I mean, you'll probably find a good amount. I always do FNAF, but I did it more on a previous account where I was working with other people, but eventually group disbanded, and now that YouTube is completely gone, which kind of sucks for me because I had some stuff on there that I wanted to keep, but whatever. My certain like I don't know. It's whatever. I'm not gonna get upset or nothing about it, but could have at least told me before all the fucking videos were gone. I was in the hundreds. Yeah, you were. But you're also one of the people to like stick around. So it's always nice. I like the people that stick around. Yeah, no text to speech just because we are reading a book right now, and I don't really want it going off every time we're reading. But it will be turned on later. If I'm doing a game or something. I might do Metal Gear. I don't know yet. Yeah, I know, it's sad. I know people would miss it. But it's only for this stream, and I think it's a fair reason why. I don't really want to hear it going off my ears every 5 seconds.
I don't blame me for that. The Kindle's gonna be like probably $2-3, just because it doesn't have any market price, because obviously it's electronic. It doesn't take money to make it, so it's only gonna be a couple dollars. The paperback is obviously gonna take a little bit more. It's probably gonna be around $7-8.
Not bad.
The hardcover will be like $12-13.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'll definitely get a hardcover. That's really cheap for a hardcover, to be honest.
It is. I went through the supposed how much it'll take, the market price, who knows if it will change over time because, but right now it's looking around that price if all things stay the same.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys do like
$40.
stories with good dialogue, Top is really good at dialogue. His fight scenes are pretty cool too. He put some gnarly stuff in it. Highly recommend these books, and it's not only because I'm pretty biased. They're just good. You did a good job. Okay, I will buy. Thank you, Alive Gaming. You are the best. Am I lagging or are you lagging? I'm lagging. Please don't disconnect. Please don't disconnect. Please don't disconnect. Please don't disconnect. Both. We're both lagging. That's probably true. Oh, he left.
Hello?
Dude, I don't know why, but I was lagging for a sec. Or, I don't know. One of us was lagging. Or both. It was probably both.
It might have been me because it was like, that thing on Discord where it's like voice connected. Mine was like red.
Mine was too.
It was like 5,000 MS.
Mine actually only got better when you left and then joined back.
I'm glad that worked. You just started glitching out. I don't even remember what you were saying. Something about the
But Alive said he will buy. So
not gonna force you to buy, but it is much appreciated. I'm only gonna make a couple dollars off of it. But
I think
'cause
making
some
anything
of it
off
goes to
anything you write
Amazon.
is still, that's a good step in the right direction.
Also, the higher I make the price, the more that goes to Amazon. So
Yeah.
it's like a percentage thing.
Yeah. Kind of
But I
forgot they
tried.
made their cut.
Yeah.
But you did good. I'm
It's in
excited.
2021 I started writing.
No, it was before that because you were doing the Blade.
So maybe it's 2020 because I think Security Breach released December 2020, right?
Jesus Christ. I don't want to think about time. I'm starting to feel kind of old. I'm only 21, but I'm still feeling kind of old.
We've already known each other for like 5 years.
That's fucking crazy.
Wow.
Jesus. And I only started streaming on this account like a year or two ago.
Wow. Yeah.
Jesus.
It's a lot of words.
Yeah.
A lot of streams. Hey,
God,
I
yeah.
think it's worth it.
I'm over 300 videos on. It's mainly just streams on my account. But I am at 370. I'm almost at 400.
Get in there.
I'm probably going to get rid of some streams just because I don't know. I like not having too much shit. Just get rid of
You're
like
at
some of the
300 subs.
Yeah. It's been going up pretty actively each stream.
You're consistent.
Yeah, pretty consistent. Not too consistent, but pretty consistent. Plus, more people are watching now.
Hopefully I can watch more too. Even
I
if I
hope
just
so.
put it on in the background.
Yeah.
We still need to play Pico Park 2, by the way.
Oh yeah, we gotta play. Yeah, the second one. Oh god.
Who else did we play with? Jack? Was it just us three or
No, it was definitely more people. We're probably Sauces was probably there.
I think we had 4 people, so
Greg might have been too. I don't know.
I know Jack was there.
Greg joins at like random times.
We'll have to see. But I'd love to play that. I think
Let's
that
get.
was one of my highest stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we could also go back to Dead Rising too.
Yeah. We need to finish that. I don't think we're too far off.
No, we're probably pretty close to the end already. I just got to re-download it.
I think I have to too because of my stupid storage on my computer. Save it up for a new one.
Sorry, I was taking a minute.
It's fine.
You ready?
Yep. We're right here.
These are my remaining bandits, Oscar and Grant. Grant ain't here right now. He's disposing of some bodies. I had another named Liam, but someone took care of him.
Alexander says.
I had to kill your man. He hurt her. I ain't gonna let that slide. You're all monsters. Killing ain't necessary. But yes, sometimes it's needed.
Darren replies.
Enough of this topic. I told, and I'll tell you 100 times more, to live, you gotta kill people. You gotta kill. And you agree, if someone is endangering your camp, your people, then you need to take care of them. No way or another.
Dante says.
There's gotta be something else. Please, I'm begging you.
Summer pleads.
I've already made up my mind. I will slowly kill you and Darren both. We'll make Kara watch, make her a soldier. There's only one way to make someone strong. One way to make someone true warrior. Grief and tears. Break her to mold her into a stronger woman.
Dante smiles, kneeling down to Kara.
How do you feel about that?
He asks. Kara cowers back, pushing herself against Summer. Her face remains soft, her breathing shallow.
I won't let you. I'll not let you draw a single drop of blood of ours. If you try, I'll make sure someone's blood will flow.
Darren mumbles. Dante looks over, laughing.
You're real confident. You sure don't realize that I'm not the one for lying. I'm a man of my words.
Dante says, stepping closer.
I'm
His
not afraid of it.
expression serious.
Oops. I'm not afraid to take the consequences. I don't care if I hurt myself doing it. I won't let you guys hurt them. He's probably gonna kill Summer.
Darren says.
Guys, just stop, please. I don't want any of this.
Summer cries out.
I'm sorry, Summer, but I will kill this man.
Darren says, looking him in the eyes.
He's just trying to scare us into surrender.
Summer replies.
Oh, I'll scare you, alright. Like I said, I will hurt you to break her.
Dante says, swinging his fist at Darren's skull, his hands still tied together. Darren falls to the ground and groans in pain. Dante steps back, a satisfied smirk on his face.
Go at it, boys.
Dante mumbles. The three men walk forward and start kicking Darren. He flinches at... Sorry.
You're
There's
good.
something blocking my thing. He flinches as Kara cries out.
Please, Darren.
Kara screams. Aiden kneels down and lays a punch across his face. More kicks hit his back and stomach, leaving him dazed.
Here, just close your eyes.
Summer says.
Nah, make her watch.
Alexander says, as Aiden stands to his feet and swings one last kick to his face. Summer watches, her breathing ragged. She mumbles out incoherent noises, crying.
Ooh, it's already chapter 10. 5 more to go.
Yep, not bad. Chapter 10. Faith in a Blade. Anything you want to say before? Predictions or whatever? Thoughts?
He's definitely gonna get out. I think he's gonna kill everyone at the camp, but I think Summer might die first. Maybe not. I think she might either. I think she might die at the last chapter.
Last chapter?
Yeah, it's called Unforgivable Mistakes. That seems like somewhere. Here, yeah, I'm gonna need a second. I threw them. But yeah, I think either at the last chapter or he's gonna kill her.
Dante.
Yeah.
Good prediction.
Let him go.
Kara screams out.
You're gonna alert him.
Dante yells, walking over to her.
Leave Kara alone.
Summer pleads as Dante swings his boot straight into her head.
Jesus. No.
Summer cries. Kara sits against the log, unconscious and unmoving. Suddenly, Darren pushes himself to his feet, blood falling from his mouth.
Wait,
He
wasn't
kicks
the
Alice.
point to make her watch though?
Well, yeah, but she was screaming,
Oh,
alerting zombies.
yeah, never mind. That is a good point. Never mind. Proceed.
Darren pushes himself to his feet, blood falling from his mouth. He kicks Alexander back as Dante runs around.
Don't you ever stop.
Dante groans, pulling at his gun from the holster. Darren looks over and runs to him, tackling him to the ground. Oscar and Aiden quickly grab him, pulling him off. 4 zombies suddenly enter through the trees, alerting the group. Darren headbutts Aiden. He quickly is disoriented and stumbles around. Oscar throws a punch as Darren ducks and headbutts his chest. The zombies quickly grab Darren, trying to bite into his skin. Darren pulls away and kicks back a zombie onto Oscar. He screams, pushing the zombie away.
Darren, be careful.
Summer yells, pushing away from the ropes.
I can't get out.
She sighs.
Hey.
Darren demands as he drops himself to the floor and grabs the knife from the ground. His hands behind his back, he cuts the rope, releasing him. Darren stands to his feet as Oscar stumbles to his feet. Darren swings his knife into his back and kicks him forward into the 4 zombies. Oscar screams as zombies quickly drag him to the ground, ripping into his shoulders. Dante quickly stabs one and looks at Darren.
You really are a monster.
He smiles. Dante then throws his knife toward him. Darren ducks and swings his own knife, missing. Alexander comes up behind him and stabs his knife into Darren's leg, knocking him to the floor.
Good night, Alive Gaming. I'll see you Sunday. I probably won't be on Saturday, but I'll definitely be on Sunday. Have a good night.
See ya.
See ya. Darren,
Summer cries.
please stop. Oh, sorry. He is lucky. He's lucky we aren't killing him yet.
Dante replies. Alexander reaches into a bag, pulling out a revolver. He aims at 3 zombies left, shooting them. He then walks closer to Oscar, who lies in blood. Alexander looks away as he plants a bullet into his head. Darren holds onto his leg as Dante pushes him back against a log.
He on Discord Alive? Toss me the bandages.
Dante says.
And some rope. Sure thing.
Aiden says, wiping blood from his nose.
You're one dumb guy. That was 1 versus 4, and you really thought you could win.
Dante asks. Darren raises his gaze, glaring. A drop of blood traces a path down his cheek, but his expression remains unreadable. Darren simply stares at Dante, his eyes cold, dark pools reflecting nothing.
You think this is over?
Darren finally grasps, his voice rough with pain.
This is just the beginning. You underestimated me, Dante. You underestimated us.
Darren continues.
If you thought 4 against 1 is enough, you've got another thing coming. You haven't seen anything yet. Really?
Dante mumbles, smiling. Aiden walks over and grabs Darren's hands. He fights, but Dante pushes into the knife wound, making him weak. His hands come to be tied behind his back again as Dante wraps the bandage around the wound.
You'll be better soon.
He says, standing to his feet. Aiden grabs more rope and ties his legs together.
That should help.
Aiden smiles.
Boys, go burn those bodies. I need to chat with Darren and Summer.
Dante says. They nod and start to drag the bodies away, back into the forest.
Part of surviving is to teach the future generation the right path. Right way to survive. You can't live and hope to have a bright future if the kids of this next world can't fight.
Dante says.
I get that. Oh, I get that, but she's still too young. She has years to learn if this world continues.
Summer says.
It's never too early now. That 1 second when she's alone, she needs to know how to fight. There's no true safe haven. There's never a second where you're safe. Those dead, they're everywhere. When your guard is down, they will kill everybody you love.
Dante replies.
No, that's not true. If people can work together, believe. We can have a home where we don't have to worry. There can be one, a safe haven, if we try.
Summer pleads.
No matter what you want to believe, the world is dead. Summer, you can't believe that there's still life and hope, but one day you will realize that it's all gone.
Dante says, smiling.
The bad people, like you, Dante,
Darren mumbles.
they'll all die. I'll kill you myself. I won't let you. You're wounded and tied. We ain't gonna make it.
Dante says. Summer looks over to Darren, uncertain.
I will show Kara how to live, how to survive, and how to protect herself. I will teach her that feelings will get you killed. It'll cause you to make stupid decisions. So by eventually killing you, she won't feel anything.
Dante says.
There's other ways to teach somebody to survive. That isn't the way.
Summer responds, tears forming in her eyes.
To make her truly numb, truly strong, I have to hurt her. As I said earlier, break her and mold her into shape. To do that, maybe I'll cut off a few fingers of hers. Knock out some teeth, break Darren's arm, whatever possible.
Dante says, grinning from ear to ear.
This new world is all about survival. I'm gonna live with her help.
He says, walking off. Summer looks over to Darren, who sits unmoving.
Are you okay?
She asks.
Yeah,
He replies.
I'm sorry for all of this.
She says.
You ain't doing nothing. Don't worry. We get out of this.
He mumbles, a few breaths escaping his mouth.
I'm scared though. I don't want them to hurt her or you.
Summer says.
Try to forget that right now. Think of that house, a nice log cabin on that lake, where we live and we thrive, us three together. Just think of that.
He says, stuttering. He coughs, his raspy breath escaping.
Good. Fight scene was great. I like the dialogue. The villain, I do like him a lot. I think he's very funny.
Do you think his method, obviously it's not right, but do you think it's smart? Like, some right to it?
I think someone could definitely believe that they're in the right trying that method. So I really don't think you're far off with how someone would probably act during the zombie apocalypse.
I wanted to make it realistic, and I had to come up with something new that's not too out of the ordinary, like Cole, like
Yeah,
the
no,
Immune.
I get what you mean.
I had to come up with something new, like this, and that's just building for a small camp future to build for actual survivors.
Yeah, he did a good job. I think he's very different from the other villains that have been in the story. I like it. I like him.
Thank you.
Plus, obviously, I like his dialogue. His dialogue is good.
Dialogue is one of my favorite things, and it's hard sometimes, but I really try to make it real, heartbreaking sometimes, depending on the mood.
Yeah.
But I struggle with obviously comedic things. That's what I struggle with.
I
But
can
I
help you with
tried
that.
a little bit
I mean, apparently I'm not funny though, according
compared.
to Reddit, but I wouldn't really
Yeah,
take Reddit as a fact.
I wouldn't either. It is 8:22. Did you want to take your break?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a short break for a little bit.
All right. Just let
Probably
me
like
know when.
8 to 10 minutes.
All right.
Be back.
All right. See ya.
Yeah, I'm back. Hello?
Welcome back. Hi. How you doing? Hello? 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 Logan? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hi. How you
I
doing?
can see that you're talking, but I also can't hear you. Hello?
Hello?
Okay, still can't hear you. What is
I
wrong with
can
this
hear
shit?
you.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Okay, can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why you couldn't hear me for some reason.
I do. It's because my headphones were low.
Uh,
Where were we?
we left off, I think, on chapter 11. Yeah. Discipline.
Okay. Sick.
So if you're ready, I can start reading.
Hell yeah. Let's get it.
Darren, Summer, and Kara are dragged into a field, getting pushed by Alexander, Grant, and Aiden. Kara is kneeled on the ground in front of Darren and Summer. Darren and Summer kneel as Alexander and Grant put guns to their head. Dante walks between them.
Kara, this is where you learn. You can be something great. Everything I do is just to make you stronger. Pain makes you stronger.
Dante yells.
Don't listen to him, Kara.
Summer yells.
This world is made for the dead. We've lost it all, and soon enough, it'll be survival of the fittest. We need to gather what we can now and to survive. People, food, water, weapons, literally anything.
Dante explains.
And now, we break you. Mold you into something new, something better. Then you'll be then you'll be our best fighter. A fighter trained and ready for anything that comes our way. Sorry, I'm yawning. A little
Alright.
tired. If you're trying to build for a future to survive, why do you kill? Why do you kill especially people who can fight? Fight for you.
Darren asks.
I thought it was pretty obvious. People like you, outsiders, they betray and look out for themselves. We were in the military before all this. They're my soldiers, and they trust me, and I trust them. Others, they aren't loyal. But Kara, she can grow up in this. From a young age. We teach her young, so it sticks with her forever. Teach her young, so she knows nothing else.
Dante says.
I won't forget Darren or Summer. I'm not dumb.
Kara replies. Dante looks over to her, smirking.
I like that attitude. One day you'll forgive me for what I'm gonna do. You'll know the truth of how evil they are. Then you'll forget and keep on being the best soldier. You'll be broken until you're unbreakable. Put you back together.
Dante says, pulling out his knife. Kara watches as Dante walks close to her, admiring his knife.
Don't you do anything.
Darren yells.
Kara!
Summer screams. Dante kneels down and puts the knife to her cheek. She tries to back away, yelling.
Stop.
She cries out, tears welling up in her eyes. Dante pushes the knife forward and keeps her head steady. She pushes around, unable to move as blood starts to leak down her cheek.
Instead of no, can you say I'll kill you? Or... I'll
Like
kill
that?
you. Yeah, I like that.
Darren yells, trying to push out the rope.
He's just a kid.
Summer says,
Exactly. The perfect time to implant memories that'll last forever.
Dante says, letting the knife hit the ground. Blood and tears flowing down Kara's face. Summer flails around, and suddenly the rope becomes loose. She jumps up, running at Dante.
Did you ever second story that, or when you describe her, that she has a scar on her face?
Did I ever say what?
That she has a scar on her face? In the other books?
I do not know. But if not, I would have to add it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I know I did add, I think, to Bitten 1. Darren does mention Dante.
Oh.
I'd have to look out for it after this or something. Or
Yeah, I would just check that just to make it sure it's all linear.
yeah.
Summer, no.
Darren yells.
I can't help you.
Dante quickly pushes Summer to the ground. Summer rolls to her knees and finds his knife in the grass. She swings, missing. Dante swings a punch back. Summer ducks and stabs into his hip. Summer rips the knife back out and runs to Darren, dodging the three men. She cuts the ropes holding his arms and legs, and suddenly gets punched by Aiden. Darren pushes Aiden to the side and then swings at Alexander. He catches the punch and kicks Darren in the stomach. Summer jumps to her feet and swings once at Aiden, missing. She swings again as Aiden jumps back.
Can't keep doing the same moves.
Aiden smirks when suddenly Summer throws the knife. It stabs into his neck. Aiden stutters, and Summer runs over, grabbing the knife. She pushes in further, slicing it through his neck and out the other side. Darren sweeps Alexander's legs out, knocking him to the floor. Darren looks to the right, noticing Dante raise his gun. Darren quickly ducks as Dante pulls the trigger. Summer screams, causing Darren to look over, her white shirt turning red.
Summer.
He yells, running over to her.
No.
Kara screams, trying to push herself over. Darren kneels and picks her head up.
Summer, no. Not now, you can't.
He stutters, holding her wound, a clean gunshot through her chest.
Oof. We can help. We can get you out of here.
Darren pleads.
It's okay.
She mumbles.
Summer, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
He says as his tears fall onto her.
Protect her. Save Kara, okay? Teach her how to truly survive.
She says.
I will, but we can be together. This can't be it. What about the cabin on the lake? What about that? I can't do it without you.
Darren stutters, his breath inconsistent.
You can. You can, Darren. Please. Please remember to be yourself. Fight for Kara. Fight for me. Don't kill unless you have to. The old world will get lost more and more as you kill.
Summer says slowly. With each breath she exhaled, her voice grew quiet.
You made me feel something, Summer. You did. You can't leave now.
He yells.
Save her. You need to.
She mumbles as her body sinks into Darren's arms.
No. No, this can't happen.
Darren yells, pulling her body in close, holding her tight. Dante holds Kara's head forward, forcing her to watch as she cries.
That was perfection.
Dante mumbles. Darren pauses and slowly looks over to him.
I have a question. If you wanted to add a funny line, instead of that was perfection, you could be like, money shot.
I think that works better.
Okay. Well, I also had another one.
Is that one word?
When Darren was about to go to sleep, he called Summer stubborn, and she says, I know, but you could also add, if you think it's funny. If not, like, it's not nothing off my back. You could add, you sound like my mother, her saying that, or like you sound like my father.
I could. That would bring more personality too to her losing her parents.
Yeah.
Because I think that was before.
It was before.
Yeah. So yeah, I can add that too.
Yeah. I was thinking that while reading it, but I was like, I don't really want to.
Mention it whenever. Pause yourself, whatever. I'd take anything.
I just don't want to add too many lines. So I like the lines that you wrote.
They all work, either one.
Yeah, that's true. It's really like what you like best because it is your story.
Money shot's more funny.
Yeah.
You know Dante's character.
Yep. Shit talker.
Yeah, I feel like that would anger Darren even more.
Oh, yeah. Damn, only 3 left after this one. Oh, well, I guess 2 left because Beth's story is,
Yeah.
Nice.
He lowers her body and picks up her knife. Dante's smile slowly vanishes, letting Kara go.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know we were still on that last part. I thought we finished that. I was on the next chapter. Money shot.
Chapter 12. The echo of a last breath. Alexander taps Dante on the shoulder.
We should go.
Alexander says. Darren walks forward toward the 3 men. Grant slides out his knife, running forward. Darren ducks Grant's swing and stabs in the back with his knife. Darren slides the knife across Grant's back as Grant lets out a scream, falling to the floor. Alexander and Dante start to run into the nearby forest.
You described that perfectly, and that's a really cool fucking scene.
For which? Them like being scared or Grant?
Yeah, Grant. Darren fucking just slicing his back open. That's fucking sick, dude.
I feel like that's not done much. I've never seen that, at least seen in like movies or shows, but I feel like that would hurt.
Oh no, I've seen it in movies. It depends. I think it's actually a little more common than you'd think, but it's very cool. I like how you described it. That's perfect.
I feel like that would hurt more than the stomach or like.
Oh yeah, no, it would. Because you're going right into like all that shit. Like your spine is fucked up with so much shit. I feel like.
Yeah.
No, you did a fantastic job with that part. I love that.
Thank you.
That's fucking badass too as he starts like running towards them.
It shows that now Dante and Alexander are running off.
It's time we go.
He mumbles, picking her up and cutting the ropes. She sniffles, wiping her tears. The two walk in silence, back toward the camp. Darren grabs the bags and finds his bow and arrows. Kara searches through the bags, finding Summer's knife.
You should keep that on you.
Darren says. She looks up at him.
Can I?
She asks.
Yeah, of course.
He says, watching her put the sheath and knife into her belt. A couple days pass, and the two continue to head north, venturing through the thick forest.
Oh, by the way, I just want to say, sorry to interrupt you, but I fucking called it.
About Summer?
Yep.
Yeah, you did.
I thought, to be honest, I thought there was two ways that this was going to go. I thought Darren was accidentally going to kill her, and that's why the last one is called Unforgivable Mistakes. I was like, that would fit so well if Darren does something stupid, and then he learns from it.
It would fit, and then you'll see why it's called that.
Yeah, I'm excited now.
It will make sense.
I'm glad I wasn't able to predict that.
Unpredictability is always good.
Oh, yeah. I like the way you have it, though. This is perfect. All right, my bad. Think we're right here?
That's fine. Yeah. Darren holds his bow as Kara sticks close to him, keeping her hand on her knife. They approach a river, and Darren points to a narrow path on the other side. They cautiously make their way across, keeping a watchful eye out for any danger. Water can be a good source. Oh wait,
no, that's my line.
That's my bad.
I'm kidding. Water can be a good source of food and water. Good to know where. Yeah. No, I was gonna recommend something and then I couldn't think of. I blanked. I was like, that. Yep. That's good. Rivers can be a good source of food and water. Good to know where the stream is. A good fast-paced stream indicates that the water is going to be better to drink than other sources, Darren said.
Darren says, helping her across.
How do I kill at my size?
She asks.
You shouldn't kill people. If you don't have to. But if they're going to hurt you, you can. If they say they won't hurt you, they're lying. Never believe lies. Kara, bite them if you need to. Use your knife and your speed to your advantage. You can move quicker and easier.
He replies.
What about zombies? I can't reach their head.
She questions.
Knock out their legs, then stab them. Then stab him in the head.
He says.
I'll try.
Kara says.
I'll always be here for you. So when we find some food, I'll teach you to cook, like rabbit or pig or whatever we can find.
Darren says when scuffling leaves interrupt them. Darren and Kara quickly duck, readying their weapons. Darren loads his arrow, aiming it around.
Probably those zombies. Stay quiet.
He whispers. Suddenly, Kara screams as she is thrown to the side. Darren stands and quickly swept off his feet. Dante points a pistol to his head, and Alexander watches Kara. Darren sighs, rising to his knees.
You really thought we would leave you alone? That we just forget this and move past?
Dante says.
You should.
Darren mumbles.
We need Kara now more than ever. You and that girl killed our men, and we need a new soldier.
Dante continues.
She isn't yours. She ain't coming with you.
Darren replies.
You can't decide that. You are not in control anymore. Surviving has taught me that you can run and come back stronger to win. Surviving taught me that you need to fight. Surviving taught me that I can leave, come back, and still win.
Dante smiles.
You have no fucking clue what survival means.
Darren says.
Yeah? Tell me. What does it mean?
He asks. Kneeling on the ground in front of him, sorry.
No, you're good. Surviving means to fight when you've got nothing. When you've lost, yet you still fight to stay alive. What if you do when you've lost everything, yet you still fight to stay alive? Fight to stay sane. Surviving means to exist even after coming close to death or when you've been destroyed. To preserve.
Forgot how you worded it, but
I think I worded it how I just added everything.
oh, you added everything.
Yeah, just everything. Being at the end of that sentence. Yeah, when you've lost everything, yet you still fight to stay alive. You need
Did you
to
finish the?
yeah. Sorry, I think we're here.
All right, he mumbles.
You need to face reality. That ain't surviving. We've been truly surviving. My camp, my people. We fought for that. We drew blood. Then you all came along, and it gave us a new fighter. A bright future for that kid.
Dante says.
You know, I'm really trying to keep my composure with your dumb. With your dumb?
He's supposed to swear, but he's trying to keep it in because it's hard to
Oh.
explain it. But he's
Isn't,
trying to keep it in because Kara's right there,
yeah,
and
with your
Summer
dumb.
told her not to swear.
With you killing. I put that off limits. Well, doesn't he say... Fuck, yeah, you have no fucking clue what survival means. Well, yeah, you know. I'm very good about it. Killing. I put that off limits. I tried now. Now I'm feeling like it'll be free for all. I can and will kill who I want. Who I need to. That starts with you two.
Darren mumbles.
Have you lost your mind?
Dante asks.
I lost who I was many years ago. Summer brought me back. She made me remember. You, though. You took her from me. I have no clue anymore. More lost than I was before.
Darren replies.
You're threatening the man who holds the trigger. You should do. How the fuck can you be so confident? It's really just a sentence enhancer. Like SpongeBob said.
Replace that line with that, or
No.
add on to it.
Add on to it. Just how the fuck can you be so confident? Then you gotta get rid of this. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I just didn't add on to it, but whatever.
I always find a way. Nothing can stop me from killing you.
Darren says. Dante backs up. His eyes darted around, a look of sheer bewilderment and fear etched on his face.
You were right about teaching Kara. Wrong about how you should do it.
Darren says. Now I need to fix this because I added lines.
Oh, is there supposed to be more? Oh, okay, I see what you're... Yeah.
That should be right. Just gonna check to make sure the other chapters are still fine. And then we're on this, aren't we?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Chapter 13, The Weight of a Broken Promise.
You got no idea, Darren. Those zombies, they're gonna hurt you and her. They'll kill you both. Humans can be dangerous, but those zombies have no morals whatsoever. Even if they wanted some,
Dante says.
I don't care. You still think you've won. You think you've broken me by killing her, but you're wrong. You only made me stronger. You show me the depths of your cruelty, the lengths you'll go for power. You've shown me the darkness that lurks beneath your facade.
Darren replies.
You've got this wrong. I'm not the bad guy.
Dante pleads.
If anything, I'm good guy LT. You've built your empire on lies and deceit.
Not your prequel.
And it will crumble. Oh yeah, I forgot I do get one.
Yes,
And
you do.
it will crumble. You've taken Summer from me. You tried taking Kara too. But you haven't taken my spirit. You haven't broken me, as I am already far from whole. I can rise again, stronger than ever before. Kara too. But first, you will face the consequences of your actions. You underestimated me and you will regret it. I promise you. This isn't the end. This is just the beginning of it. The beginning of the... Oh, he says the thing. He says the thing. The beginning of the end.
Darren says, putting his hand on his sheath.
Move.
Dante yells.
You'll regret everything you've said and done.
Darren replies. Suddenly, Alexander screams, diverting Dante's attention. Blood falls from Kara's mouth as she tears into his hand. Darren rips out his knife, swinging it toward Dante. Dante turns, letting the knife nick his cheek. He backs up, pulling out his own. Darren swings once more, pushing Dante back.
You caused this.
Dante mutters, swinging his knife. Darren kicks it away and swings his own knife into him. Dante quickly grabs Darren's arm, pushing it away, overpowering him. Dante pushes the knife back toward him and into his shoulder. Were you about to say something?
I was reading the line. I thought, I don't know why, but I thought we were here.
Yeah, Darren drops the knife, backing away.
Yeah.
He mumbles, turning to Dante, swinging a quick punch. As Dante stumbled backwards, his mind was rocked. Darren throws another punch, connecting with Dante's skull once more. Both men reach for their knives and swing toward each other. Darren ducks under Dante's swing and stabs his knife into his stomach. Dante quickly releases his knife, stuttering in his steps. As he turns, Darren swings once more. The knife goes straight through Dante's neck.
You'll die. I feel like you should have "and she'll die too." And "she'll too" kind of sounds weird.
Yeah.
You'll die. And she'll die too.
He mutters, his feet and arms swaying off balance. His eyes were drained of light. Alexander walks backward, bumping into a tree. Kara holds Summer's knife toward him. He held his hands in the air with a slight smile on his face.
No, I'm not gonna hurt you, little girl. I promise.
He says. Kara glares at him, not letting her eyes stray.
My brother told me not to believe lies.
She replies coldly. Kara looks at Darren, who nods. She quickly turns back, slashing her knife through his knee. Alexander screams out, falling to one knee. Kara then holds the knife into the air, watching Alexander squirm, holding his hand in front of him.
Wait, Kara.
He says, walking to her. He pushes her back and adjusts his grip on his knife.
I don't care what happens to me, but I'll be damned if anyone touches her.
Darren says, raising the knife to Alexander, who stutters, trying to get out words. Darren quickly stabs the knife into his head, letting him go limp. Darren watches the body fall lifeless. Kara runs up to him, hugging his leg.
I'm sorry.
She cries out.
Hey, why? Don't be.
He replies.
I heard someone. I'm scared and you saved me, but, like, you killed them.
She says.
I would change, like, well, I don't know. That's probably just how she talks. I was thinking maybe just stutter the U twice instead of having, like,
Yeah, it's in the same sentence, so
yeah. My turn?
yeah.
I'm sorry, Kara. I told you that sometimes you have to kill. We had to kill them. Or else they would keep on hurting you or someone else.
Darren says.
Summer says not to kill.
Kara reminds him. He looks to the ground, letting out a breath.
Yeah. I know she did. I need to find that in myself. But these guys were bad. I am sorry.
He says, kneeling down to look at Kara.
It's over now. We can move on.
He says, lifting her head up. She nods, crying. He pulls her in close, hugging her. In the final chapter,
I like that. I'm glad he fucking died. That was pretty cool too. I like the fighting.
I feel like he kind of died a little anticlimactic, but I still think it served its purpose.
Oh yeah, no, I think so too. I don't think it was anticlimactic though. I thought it was pretty good.
Any final predictions, thoughts, whatever, for the final chapter or the book as a whole?
Um, really can't think of anything for the final one. Other than I think this is where they're gonna get split up. Actually,
Do you remember how they get split up?
no, I actually don't.
I did the flashback in I think the second book, so it was a long time ago now.
Yeah, I forget, but I'm sure this will refresh my memory.
It should. Obviously, it's more Darren's side because the
Yeah.
flashback chapter was Kara's side.
Oh wait, wasn't it about she found a cat and then chased it?
She found a cat trapped in a cage, in this building. So it was meowing. The owner had left it in a cage, and there's zombies around. So she lured them away and got the cat, but then didn't know where she came from. She got lost. And it was pitch
Yeah.
dark outside.
And then he tries finding her, but he can't.
Yep.
Okay. So I did remember actually.
And that's probably why you know. Chapter 14 is named Unforgiven Mistakes.
Because he made the mistake of that's pretty good. I like that. The good, very good chapter names, by the way. I think they're all perfect for each one.
I love chapter names.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
do
know
a good
why.
job with them.
It's little just hints.
All right, I'm ready.
Darren and Kara walk down a long road, tears stained on their faces with dirt. The sun starts to lower, leaving the road ahead dark.
Welcome to Maine, the way life should be.
Plastered on a blue sign.
After this, we can relax, Kara. All we want.
Darren says.
Can we have a house?
She asks.
Yeah, anything you want.
She replies.
Can we have a house on a street? One like we had before?
Kara asks.
Let's maybe think of something safer, okay?
He says.
Like what?
She whines.
Like on a farm or some isolated house? Maybe one on the lake.
Darren answers.
Can we have horses?
Kara questions.
Sure, if we can find one.
Darren replies.
Summer would like that. Thank you.
She smiles.
Now we should get some rest. Now we should rest. Get some sleep. Tomorrow we can look at some houses that are unoccupied.
Darren says.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
Kara asks.
It means that it has nobody living there.
He replies.
Oh, okay.
She mumbles. Darren sits down on the edge of the road as Kara follows. She finds a leaf and starts to rip it into tiny pieces.
Hey, Kara,
Darren says, getting her attention.
I'm proud of you. You've been the best sister I could ask for.
She says. She gives a weak smile, avoiding eye contact.
Thank you. You've been a good brother.
She replies.
Now get sleep, okay?
Darren says.
I'll try.
She mumbles. Darren's eyes slowly flutter open. Flutter again. Darren's eyes slowly open, quickly realizing the sun hitting the top of the trees.
Wow, I slept.
He mumbles, sitting up from against the tree. He very quickly notices Kara, absent from her bed. He stands to his feet, looking around frantically.
Kara?
He yells, waiting for any sign of response.
Kara, come on, please.
He pleads, running through the forest.
Follow my voice.
He screams into the endless void of the woods. He quickly comes across a stone structure in the woods. A hope flutters in his mind. He runs inside, searching the small building. 2 zombies sit inside. One leans against a cold wall while the other slouches in a blue chair. The 2 immediately notice his presence. Darren pulls out his knife and kicks one back, stabs the other in the head. He kneels down and takes care of the other.
Kara, where are you?
He continues to yell, leaving the building.
I'm a fucking failure. Fucking fuck.
Darren yells. That's more swears than I think the first book has.
Yeah.
Slapping his head, he falls to his knees as Summer's words come to mind.
Save her. You need to.
She mumbled. 6 months later, Darren comes to an opening in the forest. His hair sits dirty and raggedy, resting on his shoulders. Purple bags sit under his drowsy eyes. Prison gate walls reveal themselves from the trees. He scopes out the area, finding a dozen people walking around, seeming normal. He slowly approaches with his bow drawn. A man in a black shirt with gray hair notices him at the front gate.
Right.
You'll have to see. I'm gonna read.
Who are you? Do you seek refuge or a fight?
The man asked. Darren remained silent, walking to the other side of the fence. The 2 men stood face to face.
Have you seen a girl? A little girl. Curly, blonde hair?
He asks.
I'm sorry, but I haven't. Why?
The man questions.
She's my sister. I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a while now. She's young.
Darren says.
I was right. I'm sorry to hear that. My name is Xavier. I know there's not much we can do to help, but you can live here. We've got food and everything else you need. You look strong, too.
The man replies.
I'm good.
Darren says.
I insist. You don't have to stay here. Once you find her, you can leave. But it's best to have somewhere to call home. I think your sister would be safe here, too.
Xavier pleads.
Fine.
Darren mumbles.
You'll be a perfect asset for our community.
Xavier says, opening the gate, letting Darren in.
Thank you.
He mumbles, walking away and toward the main prison building. The kids and adults watch him, taking a step back.
I do want to say one thing. I do like how this ties in with how he acts in the first one because he was acting. He was a bit more, a lot more talkative in this, to be honest, than the first book at least. Because he wasn't really talking that much. He was mostly just like mumbling and fighting,
Yeah,
and always in
I
like a really shitty mood. This it's way different because you get to see a different side of him than you do in the other books, especially after Kara dies again. Or well, not again, but
dies to him because she went missing initially.
yeah.
I wanted to write him this way because, as you said, he's quiet. He keeps to himself in the first book. He kind of talks back. He's a little rude to you at the start. Um, so I wrote this because, as you know, he already had a kind of bad start to his life with his father and his mother. So at the start of this, he's still a little harsh. He's still a little keeps to himself, but he's more talkative. He's more open. He trusts people a little bit more. And throughout the book, obviously, he gets more connected to people. But then he also has Dante, which shows that he can't really trust anyone. Especially, he has to keep Kara safe. And losing Kara, losing Summer, which is what kept him sane. This has really kept him to himself. He feels alone. He doesn't feel like he belongs.
Yeah. I think you did a really nice job shaping him into the person who he was in the first book.
That was
You,
my goal,
you
and
gave him
it
a
did
really good
take a lot of
backstory.
planning.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. I think you did a good job, though. Really good. I like this book a lot.
Now we're on to the next prequel, which I have started to plan out. So I like to plan out everything before I start writing at all. So I've been working on that, but I also took a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
Darren's story was called, I actually forgot what's it called. The Loss of a Man's Soul. Beth's story is called The Importance of a Girl's Silence.
I'm excited.
And
I think it's gonna be good. Real good.
now I can officially say that Darren's story is over.
Well, not yet. I still have to read the last line. I,
That's a
pro-
good point.
I promise. I'll find you. Kara, I made the promise to save you, and I will keep it.
Darren mumbles under his breath. He lets out a sigh, closing his eyes.
And
That is Darren's story.
it
Wrapped
was.
up and completed.
I liked it a lot.
Beginning of the end.
You did a good job.
It's kind of sad though, because now I know there's no more Darren whatsoever.
Well, unless you do like a what if type thing, and then you can add him.
Now that you said that, it reminds me there is the what if that I wanted to write about. What if Darren
Survive.
lives instead of
Yeah.
Beth?
Which I think would be a pretty decent. I mean, you have a lot to cover. You've been going for like 2 books, 3.
2 books, which lasted a couple of years, I believe. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
pretty long
lot to
time.
cover. I'll at least cover the third book and how and what he does for Logan in the third book instead of what Beth does. Obviously, the book 4 is going to be the biggest difference because Darren would understand Logan. Beth didn't really understand as he withheld it for a while.
Well, yeah,
And
my choice
obviously
is going to
she got,
completely change from saying Beth to Darren.
yeah, I think it's going to affect Darren a lot too because he's probably going to feel extremely guilty.
Oh yeah.
And he's going to understand Logan why he chose him. But then obviously Beth got chosen instead from Cole because he chose the opposite.
Yeah.
So I guess there's still that. But this is the end of Darren's canon story.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
Either later this month or later this, probably maybe even next week, I can get RainCon done, so we can do that eventually. I want to add a few more little news and ideas and stuff, and then I'm working on 3 ranking things. Remember when we did the character ranking?
Yeah,
I want to update that to add new characters, and then I also want to do a villain ranking where you can rank all the villains that we've seen so far, and a location ranking, like ranking Greenville, Willows Grove, middle school, all those, the island.
yeah.
I want to do those for the RainCon too, which could be like at the end or something. That's about it.
Well, I'm hyped for RainCon. I can't wait for that.
What are your overall thoughts on Darren's story? Anything to add?
No, I pretty much added everything that I kind of saw would be good in my opinion. Um, Other than just you should definitely check to make sure that Carrie has a scar in the other stories. So it's
Yeah.
but other than that, no, you did good. I like it. You did a good job.
Did you like Summer's character?
Yeah, she was fine.
And do you think Kara's, because we talked about how Darren's character withholds through the first book. Obviously, we don't see Kara in the first book, we see Kara in the second.
She,
From
she kind of
where
dies
she
really
was
quick, to be
before.
honest,
Yeah,
because
she
you
is
see her
not a
and then
long term.
she also gets captured. She gets her head chopped off. Then and like, so you don't see
Yeah.
too much of her, but I think her character still stays true to this book, and I'm actually glad we did get to see more of that relationship between them and everything. I think you did a good job with
Yeah,
with all
the
that.
second book we didn't see too much
No,
connection between the two.
no, mostly just him trying to find her. That was kind of his whole character in the first two books.
And then after the second book, he kind of lost his purpose, but he had Haley,
Yeah,
which kept him here. But
and
then he died.
then he died. You joined the team. Oh, you were pretty much the replacement. Your character was the replacement.
Yeah, but I feel like I wasn't a replacement, but I was like,
You were more
I was,
independent.
I was there for you. I was kind of your new right hand man with quotations or whatever.
Yeah.
But I wasn't Darren. I was a different right hand man.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think you were definitely you had more moments where you were alone with yourself rather than constantly, being there.
Yeah. And I think my character did all right, even
Oh,
though
your
he was
character
supposed
did
to die
fine.
like 3 different times.
Yeah. I actually do like that how you just kept surviving shit.
Just too good. And I ended up surviving the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was
I'm
good though.
pretty proud of all major characters.
I'm excited for the other prequels. That's going to be awesome.
Well, I'm hoping by June or July I can have Beth's done.
That'd
I
be
don't
cool.
know how true that'll be, or at least most of it done.
Yeah.
Because after Beth's story, which in my opinion I think is gonna be the hardest one, um, just because there's less characters that we know. It's only Beth. With Darren, we had Darren and Kara, which we had that duo already. We had a set thing. But for Beth, she has to start out as this kind of shy person, but also get to the point where she's even more shy at the prison.
Oh yeah.
But I got to make it believable with also evolving her character.
I definitely make her like a loudmouth, somewhat of a shit talker in the beginning, and then make her really pay the price for like, speaking up, even though
Yeah,
shouldn't have to pay
that
a
could
price
like
for
cost somebody.
yeah.
And then your story will be fun too.
Oh yeah, no, I'm excited for that one too.
We get to see your family in that one too. There'll be a lot of death.
Oh yeah. Well, you got
Obviously,
it.
your dad goes missing. But
Oh yeah, I forgot about that because in the and
he's in
yeah,
the fourth book.
I mean, at least he turns out to be somewhat of a good person at the end.
He lost his family, and that's turned out to be.
Yeah. No, I think you did a wonderful job with this story. I'm excited to see what's to come, and especially for RainCon 2.
I'm excited to show it.
Hell yeah.
This stuff means a lot to me. And I think
You
I
do
have
really.
another short story coming up soon too that we could read.
There's one that I'm excited for. It's the one about sleep. Is it Eyes or
Him.
Him? That's it. Yep.
I can't wait to write that, but it's gonna take a while because I want to get all the Bitten stuff done.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't mean like I'm like trying to just push it off because I love the bit and I don't want it to end. But the him, I've been developing it along with Bitten for years, and it's off real things that have happened to me.
I think that's
Um,
what's going to make the story really good because it is based off of like true shit, which is pretty cool. Well, you know, in the sense that you can make a story out of it. Not that it's cool that it happens.
I went a little crazy. It's fine. And now I get to display that. I get to show it. And obviously, it's not fully real because the stuff that is going to happen is physically impossible to
Yeah. Well,
happen.
yeah. I just
You'll
mean
see.
it's the idea is cool.
It might get a little dark. Just saying.
Yeah.
And the short story I'm writing right now, which should be done by like June too, that I'm like slowly writing in my free time, especially during school. Is also another like kind of dark one. Um, which I talk about in RainCon, so we'll talk about it then.
Yeah,
So
I'm
maybe
excited
next
for it.
week I can do it because I work Tuesday next week. So Monday, Wednesday. No, I work Wednesday next week. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm free.
Yeah, we'll find time. Probably Friday. No, we'll
This
definitely
weekend
find
I'll
time.
try to play Siege too.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm excited for it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem, dude. Thanks for writing a whole story about me.
Just a little bit. Obviously, it's your story. You're obviously the protagonist, but you're not alone in there. You got
Oh, hell
so
no.
many other characters too.
Yeah, which I think is awesome. But I'm definitely
I,
excited to see what's to come because I do believe you have a talent in this, and I think you can make it far with writing.
I hope so. This is my goal. I love storytelling, and obviously, maybe I'm not the best writer compared to top-selling New York Times bestseller
That's also
authors.
not fair though. But you're also getting a lot of practice in at a younger age, which is really good.
Yeah, I'm only 16.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone that even has like I don't know any authors that were writing that, or well, there probably were some writing that early, but I don't know anyone that like wrote to like this amount, where they have
Yeah,
their own
I
series.
don't. They got their own series plus 5 books, prequel of 3 characters, tons of short stories, and a full. Not just like I gave like half of my effort into just pushing these out to just get them out. It's quality over quantity. Obviously, there is quite a bit, but I believe every major character, obviously not some like side characters don't have it, but like every major character has a character arc. They do their purpose, and I feel it's a complete story through and through.
Yeah,
It's a universe that's not even close to being done because after him, we still have the Flesh and Fear. which is another story I've been working on since I was like 8 years old.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see what's to come.
There's a lot. Raincon will explain a bit more. I don't know if I have any news for Flesh and Fear, just because that's still a bit away.
It
But
sounds
maybe I'll
cool.
give a little teaser for him.
Oh, I hope so. Like, even if we only got like a chapter, I still think that'd be pretty cool.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think this is where I'm gonna end stream.
Sounds
Ooh,
good.
I
Get
hope
some
everyone.
sleep, maybe.
Oh yeah. What?
I said maybe get some sleep or something.
Oh. Okay, I heard something different.
Oh,
I heard get
something
some.
bad?
No, not bad. I just heard get some sleep, baby. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, no.
I
That
was
ain't
like,
my job.
that's weird. No, but yeah, I'm probably gonna sleep after it. I'm fucking tired. I gotta get up for my dumbass job, but yeah.
Well, hopefully it goes well, and one day this will all pay off, and
Hopefully.
maybe YouTube can go big. Maybe my stories can go big. I'll get you that signed copy eventually.
I hope
I
so.
maybe hopefully one day can meet you in person.
Yeah.
We got a lot of one day things, but it will happen.
Well, hopefully, if YouTube does become a big thing, then we'll probably like meet a bunch of people at, like fucking TwitchCon or something like
It
that.
better happen. You deserve it. You're consistent way more than a lot of people. You don't
Yeah.
stream every day, but you're like almost every weekday you're streaming.
You also got to think about quality though, and I do kind of lack on that with shitty internet. Mostly just internet. Everything else looks fine. My camera's pretty good.
Everyone starts off there though.
Yeah,
You can't automatically afford the best internet in the world like other people do. And even the
mhm.
best people lose internet sometimes.
That's true. That's true. Definitely need to get a new computer soon. I feel like this one is going to shit out on me, especially because it's getting a little too old.
Mine's getting old, and I gotta save up for a new one because the whole storage thing is destroyed. That's
Oh
why I
damn.
haven't been playing too much games.
Well, yeah, I forgot about that a little bit, but yeah, that's understandable, dude. That
I'm working
sucks.
on it because I'm also saving up for well, I can buy driver's ed, but I just haven't yet. And then I also gotta save up for a car.
Oh, you don't really have to pay for driver's ed. Oh, well, I guess you need someone to teach you to drive.
Yeah, I need to be able to legally drive.
I was more thinking like family member, but I get that's
It's
kind of
like
hard to do.
$700.
How much for driver's ed?
700.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just try to learn from like anyone other than driver's ed.
I think you need to go through driver's ed though, unless I wait till like um 18 or 21 to just take a test.
Oh no, you don't have to do all that. You just gotta when you're 16, you can go for your permit. That's when you do the test, and then you do the test for the permit. Once you have your permit, then you can start driving with a legal guardian or someone of the age of 21 with a valid driver's license.
Yeah, I should try that because like I don't want to spend so much money.
It doesn't sound worth it, and to be honest, really anyone that knows how to drive could teach you how to drive. It's not rocket science. It's something that comes naturally for some reason.
You press pedal, you turn, blinker, washer thingy, you brake, red light, green light,
Watch
stop
other
sign,
people.
look for other people. Don't be dumb and be on your phones.
Yeah, that's a big one. As long as
Is
you're not on
common
your phone, you're
sense.
doing better than most drivers.
Yeah,
But
half of it's common sense.
there is an app for the driver's ed thing on the App Store where you can practice the test. I recommend that highly because that's what I did.
Yeah, I should try that. But
I think you just need your birth certificate because for your permit and everything.
yeah,
It's not too hard, but as long as you have someone that can drive you for the test and then someone that can teach you, it's easy. Driving is one of the easiest things. It can be
the hardest
stressful.
part is just driving legally.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of learned illegally from a friend, but I had my permit. I was 18, so we kind of just thought, fuck it.
Yeah,
I'm too old
not
to
a
not
big
have my
deal as long
driver's
as you're being
license.
smart.
But no, it's good that you're trying to do that all at like a really early age. It's going to help you in the future, to be honest, especially getting a car.
Yeah, I just want to get it done with, so when I need to go somewhere, I can drive. Especially if I want to go to like something to do with my books.
I do
I
need to
need
tell
to
you
be able
though,
to
when
get
you go get
there.
a car, those people are not there to help you at all. They are there to fuck you over.
Yeah,
I got fucked over because
whatever
I thought
reason.
they were friendly. They will be very friendly. Don't fall for that shit. They want your fucking money. And they want to see how much they can
I'm
squeeze
buying a
out of you.
used car.
I would get a used fucking old car.
Yeah,
Toyota.
I'm looking at a car that my dad's boss is selling. Hopefully, I get a deal on it.
Oh, well, that's
It's like
different. If you're buying a car from like someone, that's pretty good. But I mean, if like you're going to a dealership for a used car, they will want to fuck
oh
you over hard.
yeah, they're horrible.
Yeah, they're pieces of shit. And I fell for that because I'm a fucking idiot.
If I wasn't told about it, I would probably fall for it.
Yeah. I mean, I sort of knew, but I did still.
I don't like being mean, so
Well, I'm at the point where I'm in so much debt and everything that I wish I was fucking just an asshole. But then again, I screwed myself while also having them screw me. So just really not great all
society is
around.
horrible.
Yeah. And then now I put too much money in the car to just get rid of it.
Does it still work well?
It works. It's perfect. I think. I don't know. I haven't
That's good.
driven in how long? Way too long. Maybe a year. I gotta like
Yeah,
run
yeah,
it and drive it up and down the driveway just so it's not like fucked up and shit. But god damn.
yeah. Make sure you drive it enough so it doesn't just stop working.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you stream. Everyone have a good night.